Swimming the channel. We'll start at Kempton. The Lanzarote hurdle goes to post at 2:40. Competitive as always, James. How did they bet for this?
Yeah, well, we've kind of a hot favourite against them really in Cloud Gate for the Moors at 3-1, and it's 13-2. Then Darling Maltais, Lord Napier, I hope that's right, at 7-1, and Do Pretender 15-2. Cotswold Way 9-1, and 14's Bar.
Jiggy, 3-1 about a horse that sort of 2 runs back was running off 108. Is that your kind of?
I would suspect he will drift. He was the only horse backed anti-post, and those anti-post markets are notoriously soft. So I'd say he's collapsed into a false price. I'd imagine he'd be 9-2 in the morning.
Yeah,
that would be my guess. I thought it was a very competitive race, a 9-2 the field race, if you will.
Yeah, it will be, Jiggy. And we might get an extra plate. It's only 15.
13, I think, but
13.
15, yeah.
Is it 15? Oh, you're moral to get extra places. Sorry, Tom, my bad. But one of those 15 is a horse called And the New.
Oh, good, yeah.
Quite unexposed. He's only had 9 runs. I think he's had physical issues, and he obviously has had a wind issue because this is his first run off a wind up with a tongue tie. Quite a talented horse. 3 of his last 4 runs suggest a mark of 133 is exploitable, and he's 14-1.
Yeah, and second to Lisp last time out, who is no.
The former, he ran terribly in Cheltenham, but that's the only run. The former of his other 3 wins are all strong, and definitely 133 is the mark he can win up.
Yeah, and what, 14-1 or
14-1, and the New. It's actually on that Lanzarote hurdle. There was one I was looking at. Was Cotswold Way. It's for Philip Hobbs and Micheál Nolan. It's about 9-1 at the minute. It's won its last 3 as well, and still looks pretty well handicapped in that race as well.
Yeah. What about you, Johnny, in the Lanzarote?
We'll be hoping for the 4 places because it's a tough race.
Yeah.
Nicky Henderson, the team, and obviously as a season looks incredible now.
Do you know what? I thought that he had a brilliant record in this race. I was ready to put Nicky Henderson into my intro. He's only won it 3 times ever.
Yeah, his record in the Supreme was actually terrible until a certain Altior rocked up in it. But I think he might win that this year. But his team of novices, Rathill was desperately disappointing. He ran kind of like every favourite you expected to win at Christmas. In the Talworth. So it'll be interesting to see how Birchdale gets on. But I do like Do Pretender. I think this horse has to probably go back this way after hanging at Cheltenham. And his form obviously tallies with the big race over in Warwick because he's behind. Yeah, and he's behind Rock Point as well the last day. But I don't think he was at his best. And he still travelled well, but he just looks like he probably does want to go back right-handed. He's very lightly raced. He's had like 5-6 runs. Actually started off behind Maria's Benefit. I think it's a tricky race, but you're looking for a horse who is unexposed, and he still travels like a horse that has a lot more to offer.
Yeah.
I just think he needs to probably settle a bit better and maybe learn with racing, but he has a reasonable chance.
Good stuff. All right, let's move on to Warwick and that.